I'm like totally.
And are you all getting
I'm totally
trained in
against
that? Like, you know?
Well, I'm
Well,
excited.
she
I
wouldn't
teach English.
be-
It doesn't have anything to do with me. It would be,
Seventh
you know,
grade.
yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you,
How
beautiful?
Tell her I have her plan.
are
I have her
you?
plan.
Oh, can you give it to Dawn?
Are you gonna be there tomorrow night at the bra fitting?
Hi, Robin.
I'm not. No. Would you be able to give it to Dawn?
I can give it to Dawn. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll get it from her. Thank you.
What's that?
Everybody's here.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Lisa?
Great.
Hello. I just said hi.
Oh,
Hi. Did you see us? That's Lisa.
Yes.
Hi,
Oh,
Lisa.
hi. How are you?
So, thank you. So what's the? I come down way. I go through Summers Point, which is, I should get off 36. I don't know why I do that.
I do 36.
Pascal's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very
So,
good.
yeah, have a seat.
I think
Thank
that's
you.
it. That's coming.
How's everybody?
I'm
Good.
good.
How are you?
Excited to be working with you all.
We're not gonna be working out tonight, are we?
No, we're not working out
No,
tonight.
no.
I dress like this all the time.
That's your normal, yeah.
This is my uniform. I wore my nice workout song.
Hi, Anna.
Let's get everybody's names. I'm Kim. Kim.
Lisa.
Lisa.
Joanne.
Kim, Lisa, Joanne.
Jen.
Kim, Lisa, Joanne, Jen. I know you. Debbie. Dawn. Dawn.
And then we have online, we have Lisa
Another Lisa.
Hello.
and we have Anna,
Oh, yeah.
Carol.
Hi.
Chris is here as well. She's getting logged on.
How are you?
Good, how are
Good.
you?
Live in the virtual world now, right? This is
Yeah.
Right,
This is
right.
Robin, everybody.
nice to meet you.
And then we're
You
waiting
too.
on Hope. Anybody here is, I didn't hear that she's not coming, so she should be here as well. Don't know if she'll be a person or
Okay.
that way. So, so welcome to our second meeting. So I brought Robin here today. She's gonna do a little bit of talk, but before we get started, we're going to just, once again, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna brag about ourselves, introduce ourselves. Well, if we can go one at a time. Oh, she's ready to go. Introduce ourselves. And as far as an affirmation, we're gonna play a little. We did that exercise last week. We didn't get too far with it. If you feel comfortable, those who've been here for a few years, feel free to say an affirmation, and I am. But if not, just get up, say, hi, my name is, and then give something that you accomplished this week, something that you're proud of. You know, it could be small, it could be big. All brags are good. It's really about teaching us. Hi, Janine.
Hi.
Really about teaching us as women to be able to take credit for the good and for us to remind ourselves, like, hey, look, I did this. This is awesome, right? So, do you want to start?
Sure.
So you're.
I'm Dawn, and my brag is, right, the brag. I did yoga yesterday for the first time.
Yay!
I was so nervous because I hadn't done it in a long time, but I think I did okay.
You did great. You did
Okay.
really good.
And what was the other
And
thing?
then you could say your affirmation.
I am happy.
Yes, you are. And that's everybody just says back to them,
Yes,
whatever.
yes, you are.
And
Yes,
here's
you are.
Hope. I'm gonna get one more chair.
Sorry.
Oh.
You're good.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good outside today.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day.
Hey, how?
Yep, everybody else is on.
Our last one we were out of the way. There we go. That's how I get all my muscles.
So we're gonna go with who wants to go next?
We'll just go around in the circle.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm Debbie, and I did over 3 miles on the boardwalk today.
Great.
Get over those 10,000 steps again every day.
Awesome.
And my brag is I'm confident that I'll lose the weight again this year in this program.
Yes, you are. That's great. So we're gonna go do some of the virtual people. Who wants to go? I'm gonna call you out. Lisa Price can get started.
Okay, I'll stand up.
Right, yeah, exactly. Embody your body. This is what we're talking.
Woohoo! All right. Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm gonna brag because I have a little stressful time going on right now, and I'm using some of the coping mechanisms that I've learned through all of the stuff that I've been involved with Vitality. So that's been great. And then my affirmation that I'm working towards is that I am free and available to pursue the things that are going to serve me in my health journey.
Yes, you are. That's great.
Thank you.
And then Janine.
Yes, hi. Let's see. Took a long walk yesterday and the day before. They're my brags. Yay. Trying to get back on track with that too, now that the weather's breaking. My affirmation is I am strong.
Yes, you are. Yay. And let's see, who do I have here? Anna.
Hi. I started an exercise program this week.
Hey.
Hey.
So I'm getting back to that. And I am happy. I'm very
Yes, you
content.
are.
You
I
are.
love
Yeah.
it. And,
Happy together, Nana.
and Chris.
And let me stand up.
All right.
I have been working every day for the last week and a half on refinishing my stairs, and I finished them. So I'm very satisfied with that. We were working every night after work. So I would say I am tired, but that doesn't sound like a right affirmation, but I would say I am proud.
Yes.
Yes, you are. That's amazing. Exactly. It's a lot of work on your end. And Carol.
Hi, I'm Carol, and I am really happy to be back doing yoga again. I feel so good. And my affirmation is I am confident I am going to stick with the program.
Yay.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. And Rosie, welcome. Good to see you.
Hello. Hold on, I'm going outside because I'm in a busy location. But hello, everyone. I'm Rosie. I will say my brag for today is, this might sound strange, but I said no. I said no to being asked to do something because I didn't have the time to do it. And sometimes as women, we're always caretakers, and we always make sure that we have to do everything for everyone. But I actually said no, I cannot do it.
Wow.
And I
Are we
set
all
some time
impressed or
doing
what?
what I need to do for myself.
Congratulations.
So yes, it was, I was a little nervous to do it, but you know what? I was like, you know what? No, I cannot be the one that always does this. But, so yes, I'm happy that I was able to say no, and okay. And then my affirmation is, okay. Did you guys lose me?
Back into the room of
Hello?
vitality, and we go to Jen.
I'm Jen. I'm proud of. I increased the exercise this week too.
You sure
so
did.
I'm very happy about that. And my affirmation is I'm adventurous.
Yes, you are.
And you're quite the poster of it.
Sometimes I do. Yeah, I like to do. Yeah, I think that's great.
I'm Joanne and I am vibrant.
Yes, you are.
And I pulled off my big birthday celebration on Friday. I had 50 people. All the kids were bowling, had a great time, playing pool and all. It was really wonderful. So
That's
I feel
And
good
all the
about that.
food came out the way you
All the
wanted.
food, everybody loved all the
Great.
food. The
That's
slideshow
great.
was good. The playlist was good. Like everything
That's
came
Whose
together and
birthday
was
was
good.
it?
Mine.
Oh,
It's the year of me.
Happy
It's very different to be that way, but
wonderful.
I'm doing it and it feels really good. Everywhere I go, well, not everywhere, but I wear my sash and my tiara often.
Oh, you're
And
60.
people smile and say, happy birthday. I'm like making people happy by doing that.
I love
you know?
that.
When's your
That's
birthday
great.
though?
It was, when was it?
Yeah.
March 19th.
Oh,
yeah.
my niece's birthday is March 19th as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, somebody's asked that I do a whole year. and I'm-
Oh, you
that's
should.
what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I do birthday month. It's a
Yeah,
celebration.
And I have a Mother's Day baby, so I always got Mother's Day and birthdays.
All right, Lisa Taylor.
Hello, I am my affirmation. I'm Lisa. I believe we're supposed to introduce ourselves. I
Yep,
don't know.
exactly.
Okay, so my brag is that I decided a couple weeks ago that I was going to commit to this 100%, and I feel like I have really been doing that. I feel like I've been like eating healthy and I feel like it's kind of working for me right
And
now.
you lost how many pounds so far?
6, right?
7.
Seven pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm very happy about that. And my affirmation is that I am faithful. I will reach my goals. Is that-
Oh, I like this. Good. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
So I'm Kim. I cleaned out my closet this week and got rid of 2 bags of clothing that I had for years. So it all looks nice and pretty now. So I'm very happy about that. And I'm energetic.
Yes, you are.
Let's see. I'm Hope, and my brag is that I've been like having a focus for the day, like getting XYZ done or like just one thing, and I've been pretty much making it. And then my affirmation is I'm hopeful for this program. Is that affirmation? I don't know.
That's good. Yes, you are. Robin, do you feel confident to do this? Yeah, okay.
I'm Robin, and I guess my brag is I've been exercising a lot, or I don't like the word exercise. I've been moving a lot with my daughter and teaching her about good health habits. She's going to be 19 this summer, and I am thankful to be here.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. That's a hard one to say. Yes, you are too. And so I'm Georgia, and I am amazing. And
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Feels good. My brag is I took some time out of my schedule and went to the Poconos, and I went hiking up a river, up the waterfall, and it was really awesome to have that little reprieve. So that's my brag. So tonight we're going to do kitchen basics. However, I realized what we did last week, there's some unfinished business. So I'm going to actually do a recording, and you will get that and you can watch it at your own. I have it already done, but it's going to do it for you specifically. I will give you out a handout from there. Then thank you for doing your surveys. So thank you. I'm going to ask for one more. Realize Robin is doing the exercise component, but I don't have permission from you to share all the surveys with her. So she's going to ask for you to fill out your own survey. That's going to come to you tomorrow morning, Wednesday. So Robin, I'm going to let her talk in a little bit, but Robin is very, very detail oriented, and she likes to prepare a lot in advance. So if you, and I haven't decided what this is going to be yet, but if you get this done in 24 hours, you will get a treat from me. Okay. So I'm going to give it out tomorrow. And if you send that back, we're going to be able to, Robin will get them right. You follow the link, it's going to go right to her, and she's going to know that you did that. I don't know once you do that if you did it. So I can't be like following up on you, Robin. This is Robin's thing. Robin knows now, she gets to see, oh, there are all of you. But so please do it if you can. It's going to take 3 to 5 minutes. I did mine, right? It only takes, it really is only going to take, it's not like mine. Mine were a little bit more challenging, but we're talking about food and a whole year together, right? Robin's talking about exercise. She wants to design an exercise program that is designed for each of us. You know, my knee, Janine's shoulder, right? All of these different things that she wants to work on. Okay. So just if you could do that, that would be great. One other thing I just want to get started since we're all here before we go. We are having our meeting one Tuesday, one Wednesday. She's going to be doing the exercise classes on Tuesdays at 6. However, there's going to be one meeting a month on Tuesday. So I want to take a vote here. There's going to be 2 options. There's always a third if we want, but we do that week that the meeting is on Tuesday, that we do a Wednesday at 6 o'clock, or we do after the meeting. We do the exercise after the meeting on Tuesdays. Is there any other solution to that? I think.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm totally confused. We're going to have meeting and exercise following? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, so we get 2 choices. We could do that the night that we have the meeting on Tuesday night. We
Uh-huh.
could do the exercise on Wednesday. Okay,
Okay,
or Tuesday night after the meeting, we have exercise class. So that would be a bit later, you know, it would be a long night, because sometimes my meetings are long. Or we could just, that week that it's that Tuesday, that it's the meeting, we just don't do it. So basically you would exercise 3 weeks a month. Would that be? So that's an option too. So there's basically now there's 3 options. So just take a.
How long is the exercise and how intense
It's
is
gonna
it?
be, I wanna start, slow and build up. So my thought was do, a 5 to 8 minute warm up, 5 to 8 minute cool down, and maybe like 25 to 30 minutes of
Right.
fitness in
So like
between,
45.
which, yeah. So probably like 40.
Now, is it
45.
virtual or live?
It's gonna be virtual.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
virtual.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be virtual. So you just
Okay.
log in,
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a link. I have like a little, I don't know if you call it
So we would
app,
have a
but
little bit of time to
online
get home.
application.
Yeah,
Well,
that might
then
be
could
hard
you
going
do
right, like you
Wednesday?
said, going
It's
right
on
after.
Wednesday,
Yeah.
Is that
What
what
would we do it
easier?
here? Then you already
So
get home.
if for some reason that it's, you guys all decided, or you women decided that you wanted to do it after, we would turn the TV on, we'll
Oh.
turn it on and we'll do it here, like, so you don't have to drive home.
That would be cool.
So
And
there is
then-
that.
and I may even
Together.
do
That
it
would
with
be
Then we're
someone
already
else,
together. That
so
like that.
I
I
could even
don't wanna
possibly.
Quick question.
So if we're as crowded as we were.
Hello?
Yes, Lisa.
We're pretty
Oh.
crowded.
Will it be recorded in the event that we can't stay later to do
It
the
will be.
exercise? It will be
Yes.
recorded, so we could do
Yes.
it the next morning or something.
We'll have a
Mhm.
library of exercises. I don't like them,
Okay.
of fitness and movement.
Mhm.
By the end of it, you're gonna have all of them. They may not be the most beautiful, thing, but they'll be done enough and you'll be able to follow it. In fact, I have a place in Brigantine and I go down there and shoot some videos on the beach sometimes.
Oh,
So I'll put them
nice.
on there too. Won't be music, but you'll hear the ocean. It's really, really nice,
That's
So
nice.
yeah.
I could
It's
do either
fun.
one. I
It's
could
fun.
either stay late or I
It
could
doesn't
come
matter
to
to me,
Wednesday.
really.
Okay, so raise your hand if Wednesday is your choice.
Like, in other words, change you to Wednesday, change the meeting. to
No, not
Wednesday.
change the meeting to Wednesday, change that one meeting that we have the Tuesday, that's gonna be at 6 o'clock, where we would make that next day would be the exercise that particular week.
Oh, just change
Just
the
that-
exercise to
Exercise
Wednesday.
day.
Yeah, but when
And
you
it's
go back to
virtual.
Wednesdays,
It's
I don't
virtual.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
I like
idea.
that.
I like that idea. I like
Yeah.
that.
I don't understand
that
the
idea.
Tuesday thing. Aren't there
Because-
2 Tuesdays a month?
There's many Tuesdays, but there's only one Tuesday a month with a Love Your Body meeting. And that's the same day that we're doing the exercise class. It's always gonna be Tuesday at 6.
Like tonight, we're having a meeting on Tuesday.
Right, but
Once a
then
month
2
we meet on
Tuesdays from
Tuesday.
now is in May, and
But
April, right?
then we switched
But
to
we're
Wednesday.
meeting
Wednesday.
on a Wednesday that week.
Yeah, we switched.
Oh,
back and
2 weeks
forth.
from now is I see,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got you.
That's okay,
I
that's
forgot.
fine,
It
I
was
understand. It's fine.
every 2
Okay,
weeks.
so we'll do it that way.
Okay.
So are
on
we
the
good then?
exercise
Let's hear,
on
let me see the
Wednesday.
hands for Wednesday again.
To exercise. on
To
the Wednesday,
exercise
that
on the
one time,
Wednesday.
yeah, that one
1,
time.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. Over here, I'm looking at you ladies. Okay, Anna, Chris, Carol, Lisa doesn't have one. Janine, where are you at?
I don't
No,
care either.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so it's Wednesday. We'll do,
Yeah,
so
okay.
we'll be,
That'd
that'll be
good. I'm
Wednesday.
glad you didn't
Okay.
opt for not doing it. I think it's important.
Good.
Yeah.
I told her that and she's
So
like,
again,
oh, I don't like that.
I don't
So,
like
but
it.
this is Robin. Many of you know her as Living Well with Robin, right? On the radio, maybe on the
Every
TV.
Tuesday.
Except for that one week, when we
Yeah.
meet on a Tuesday, the exercise is on a
Oh, so
Wednesday.
the exercise will be on Tuesday.
But
yeah.
it's Tuesday every
Okay.
other week.
Gotcha, I think I'll figure it out.
So you
Workout
could,
class, don't say exercise. Nobody likes that word.
Yeah.
No one
I'll
likes
be,
that
so I have
word.
to work Wednesdays, so I'll be able to, see
Record
it,
Yeah.
record it and do it on Thursday. or whatever.
Perfect.
Okay.
Great.
and you're able to see, I mean, I want you to introduce yourself, but one question, are you able to see when we do the workouts?
I will be able to see you on the
No,
screen.
on that one, but if we do a
I
recorded,
think so.
I think we
because-
are.
Oh, recorded, I don't know if I can see it recorded.
Okay,
But
well,
I
we'll
can see
see.
you on the screen and also the app or whatever you call it, the platform I'm using. You have to go in through that. So
Yeah,
can
so
see you
I
there.
think it
Yeah.
did, because I remember we used that app and it
Yes.
actually lets us know, like, she's gonna be able to know how percent of how many classes that we did. So,
Yeah.
and she's designing a whole program. But talk about yourself.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
hear
all
about
right.
you.
Well, first I'll tell you a little bit about this program, because I look at this as not just like a generic program, like you walked into a gym. I'm trying to, as Georgia said, customize this. First of all, I love Georgia and I love what she's doing here with all of you. I think this is just so great. And we've been talking about trying to add this component of fitness and movement into it, because it's such an important component. I mean, you know, for weight loss, it's probably 80% of what you eat, but this is not just about that. It is, of course, about weight loss, but it's also about feeling better and being stronger and having more energy and just doing everything better. You just do. And one of the things that I always have emphasized in my life is the weight training or resistance training part of it, because I was in fitness and bodybuilding competitions many thousand years ago. And I just know how important it is. And especially as we get older, there's many, many reasons for it. Our bone density, our muscle mass, it's called sarcopenia. It's a big word for just meaning that we lose muscle mass as we get older, 3 to 5% after age 30 every decade. So if we're not doing anything to counteract that, it's just going to continue on. And that's what makes us weaker. And, you know, there's balance issues. I mean, there's some things that we're going to work on as well. Not just, you know, the strength training and that kind of thing. And I also look at the workouts as cardio too, because I'm like, let's get it done. Let's get it all done in one shot. So I try to move fairly quickly, not crazy, but fairly quickly. And I do not jump. That's my claim to fame. We don't need to have impact, because our heart doesn't know the difference. If you raise your hands over your head, or if you lift your knees up, you're going to get your heart rate up. You are. I don't know if you guys use these at all. You have one. Was that Apple?
It's an
Apple. This is a Fitbit. I would highly recommend it, because you can check your heart rate as you're working out. There's a ton of them out now. Doesn't have to be one of those. You can get them for $50 now, but it's really a good investment to have, because as you're working out, you can actually see your heart rate, because that's an important thing, especially if, I don't know if anybody's on heart medication. You are. Okay. So you have to be careful, because if your heart rate might go up, but it might not actually show. And I'm sure your doctor talked about that. So you just have to be careful with how you feel. Like a lot of times you have to go by just your exertion level. And I'm going to try to make it, I want us to grow together. I want to lay a foundation so that we start and we build. But I have to say, probably in all my years working out, and I started when I was 19. So, okay, that's a few years. I'm 59, so long time. So I have to say that I've never left a workout and said, oh, I wish I didn't do it. Right? I always feel better. The hardest part is just showing up, is just putting your sneakers on and being there. And I tell that to people all the time. Days that you don't feel good, show up. Days that you're not, you know, maybe up to your best, you're a little tired, show up. Days that you've had a rough day at work, show up, because you're going to feel better afterward. So it's just a matter of getting your sneakers on. I'm going to do the hard work. I'm going to do the work of making sure the music's good, making sure everything's set up, making sure we have a nice program. All you got to do is follow it. But if you don't show up, it's not going to work. My husband always says, it's not correct English, but he always says, it can't not work. I met my husband in a gym, right? It's a great story, you know, the body fitness competitor and fitness instructor. And he was teaching, you know, training people in the gym. And that's where we met. So we've had fitness as part of our lives forever. And we teach our kids it. It's like such a big part of me. And I want to preach it to everybody, because I just know how great it makes you feel. And this program's a year long. So if you do it, you will see changes. You will see, it won't be the next day. It won't be probably a month, but that year is going to go by anyway. Right? So where are you going to be at the end of the year? You've all made this commitment, and I've heard you say it, and I'm just so thrilled. I'm so thrilled to be a part of it, because it's sort of like, once you do it, you'll never want to stop. You'll never want to stop, because it's like, and you won't want to, you'll leave better too, because I don't want to mess up that workout with that piece of cake. I just worked hard to lose those 300 calories. So that kind of thing, it builds on itself. And I can't tell you how excited and thrilled I am about doing this with you guys. So that's why I want you to fill out those forms. Let me just make sure that I cover everything. I wrote it down. And of course I need my glasses.
all need our glasses.
Sadly, but I just want to make sure that I'm covering everything that I, wanted to tell you about. Told you a little bit about my background. For those of you who may or may not know, I used to work for NBC 40 as a health reporter. And when I did that, it was, I guess I was there 30 years. I did a little program called Health Update, and I still do that now on the radio. Thank you. And I changed it to Living Well now, instead of like do the health updates, but Living Well is my show on Sunday mornings on the radio station. And my tagline is empowering you to live a healthier life. And I always say to everybody, that is just not my tagline. That is my mission. That is like what I want everybody to learn and to feel how great it is to really, eat well and make good choices. That's my mantra to my kids, make good choices, and we have the power. There's no outside force telling us to not exercise or not move. I don't like that word because it's such an ugly word. To not move our bodies or to eat that donut. There's no outside force. It's us. It's our decisions. It's our choices. And that's, I'm sure Georgia's going to talk a lot about that, but we have control of that. And that's what's so great about fitness and movement. We were not meant to be sedentary. Sitting is the new smoking. It can be just as harmful to you as smoking cigarettes. And that's why it's so important to move your body. That's how God made us. And if you're fortunate enough to have health, it's like saying, thank you. Thank you very much for what you have given me. This is the best tool you'll ever have in your whole life. So why not be appreciative? When I used to teach at Tilton Fitness, there was 2 flights of steps before people would have to come into the workout room. And I used to say to people, not only are we just so thankful and grateful to be here, there's people that can't even walk up those 2 flights of steps to even get here. So in my mind, it's a way to say, I appreciate what I have and I'm going to take care of it. And that's kind of my philosophy of fitness. And, why not do it? We only go around one time. And let me ask you, has anybody here won the lottery? Anybody? No? No, bummer. But unless you've won the lottery, I have to imagine that you've probably worked for things in your life, your career, you've probably worked for a home, your children, your education, whatever it is that you've achieved, took some effort. Yes, some sacrifice, maybe a little bit, right? Why should this be any different? This is the most valuable thing. This is your health. So it takes effort. And in our society, we've gone so far off the rails. It's sad, really. It's easier to get that fast food or and it's easier to not be fit because it's just, our lifestyle. We're sitting at a desk and we just, come home and then we got to make dinner and it's not a lot of time for ourselves. But I just interviewed, I don't know if anybody knows who Robert Irvine is. He's a celebrity chef, Robert Irvine. I knew him 20 years ago. He actually cooked for me at my house, for me and my friends, which was a great night before he became famous. And I did a podcast with him and he works out every day. He's on 6 TV shows. He flies 300 days a year. He works out for an hour a day. Now, if he can do it, none of us have any excuses. He makes time for it because he knows it's important. And we make time for what's important in our lives, don't we? If something is important to us, we find a way to fit it in. Lack of time should not be an issue. And they've done studies, like people spend like 2 hours on their screens, watching a show, we have time. It's just a matter of making the time for it, And I know like not everybody goes, yay, I love to exercise. It's great. But I'm going to try to make it fun. It's something we need to do. And we're doing it together as a group. I'm going to try to change it up every week and do some different things. But it's something that you need to do. It's not really an option in my mind. It's just something that should just be part of your life. And once it is, once you get that bug, you won't ever want to stop. You're going to stay with it. It's going to be part of your life, not just something you do in this program or with me. You'll do it forever because you're going to feel that good. That's how I feel about it. Then I said, I don't like that word exercise. Exercise like diet, diet and exercise. Like I like eating healthy or nutrition and movement or fitness or working out. I like changing the frame of mind, because when you hear that word, to some people, you go, ooh, I don't want to do that. So I like saying movement, that's what we want to do. And we'll do strength, conditioning, cardio, muscle toning, balance. I have a little handout that I'll give to you guys on some of the benefits. I talked about a couple of them, but there's so many more, and there's so many ways to do it. So if you want to just grab one and just pass it around, please read that.
Is there
I
weights
didn't
or
write
anything
it
like
myself.
that needed?
And I'll send it to you these
She's
guys.
gonna show you that now, what
What's
what
that?
we,
What we
what
need.
the equipment that we
Oh,
need.
yes, you heard of Jack in the Box? This is Jim in a box. So, if you have hand weights, does everybody have hand weights, little weights at home? Okay, all right. 3 pounds, 5 pounds, okay, good. That's good. We have that. You probably have a mat, sure. But, I sent Georgia the link on this. I found it on Amazon. It's like a little fitness gym in a box. Look at it. I love it. And you can just change the stuff. It has the handles. It has a handle, and you take, of course, these off, and you just use whatever one you want to use. Isn't that neat? And then it also comes with these. Look at that. I think it was $25, $30. It was something like that, but I thought it was awesome. And then these are for around, we're not gonna get this crazy, but if you wanted to do your own thing, you could put these around your ankles. And, well, these are sort of weights. These are ankle bands, but these are sort of weights. It's resistance, but it doesn't have to be a weight. Your own body's weight. If you did a push-up, that's weight. So I would love to use these, but don't want to use them if like some people have them and some people don't have them. So I would highly recommend it if you could get them. I could do so many more things.
And you said they're on Amazon?
We have these. They're on
And
Amazon.
I'll tell you, when you use them versus like just your own body weight, like you will get so much more out of these. It's totally worth it. You'll feel it.
No, I should have actually put it. but
Yeah,
I
we
sent
could
the link.
post, we could post the link again in the.
It's
in the
called,
Facebook.
it's Zacro, ZACRO,
And you got it on
exercise
Amazon.
resistance band set. I forget how much it was, but I bought it. I have these, but I bought it just to make sure these are, good for you guys. And then weights. And then, who has a lot of great equipment is Five Below. They have great
That's where I got
equipment.
my weights from here.
Yeah. I don't know if you have a medicine ball.
That's where I
but they
get 'em
have
for my
great little
clients, yeah,
medicine
Five
balls.
Below.
I think they're 4 pounds, 5 pounds, 8 pounds, whatever. But a lot of times if I'm doing, if we're doing like crunches, they're good to have. Or like, I like to do some twisting motion. Because we don't just move, think about, we move all different directions. We don't just move up and down, we move sideways. So they're really easy to hold in your hand. You can hold a weight, but if you can get a fitness little medicine ball, they're great for like doing twisting stuff, reaching stuff.
Is that what they're called?
Medicine balls, they're like
Okay.
squishy, but they're hard, not those
And they're
little.
heavy, right?
Yeah, not
Okay.
those.
Like, what do you get?
Yeah,
not
no,
those.
I don't
Not
have any
squishy. I
here.
should have brought one with me. Different
Like
weights.
the kettlebells? Okay. the
Not
kettlebells with the
kettlebells,
handles?
nope.
Five Below yesterday, too.
Let me see. I don't know if I can find
So
it.
they're like that, but there's a weight in them, and they're just
Yeah, they look like this size about, or it could be smaller.
smaller a little
But they're
bit.
dense, but they're little like
Oh, okay,
soft.
yeah.
So you can kind of like, you can put them between your knees and do stuff, and you can, I just like the way they feel in my hands. I think they're easier to use. Don't need it. You can use a weight, and then if, another thing that I would recommend, don't have to get it right now. We probably won't use it yet, but a resistance ball. Do you guys know the big?
One of those
big
big
ones?
balls.
Oh, I have one of
Exercise,
those,
everybody
yeah.
have one, or?
I have one.
I don't have one. The one that you
I
sit
have
on,
They're
you can sit
so,
on by the
yes,
computer or
they're-
something like that.
yes, and they're only $15,
don't
I
like them?
think.
I just don't want it.
You don't want it because it'll take up room in your house.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. We have a whole basement full of exercise equipment. so
I
we're
don't, my
crazy.
gym is not that
We're
big.
a little crazy with it,
My
but it
bedroom
is a
gym
good
is not
tool.
that big.
But if you don't have it, we can work around it. Like I use it for crunches, and I also use it for, it's a great way to get stronger in your upper body, because you can lay on it, put your legs on it, and you can do a plank. So you don't have to do it on your knees, you could just do it, but if you don't want one or don't want to get one, you can just do the plank on your
Do a
knees.
normal
Right, exactly. So you can do it that way, and then you can make it harder as you get better at it. You start moving the ball out, put it more on your shins instead of your thighs, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna progress as we go. So I think I kind of went over everything. Does anybody have any questions of me? Oh, we're gonna use the On Codio. So I'll make sure I'll send you, when you guys send me those forms, I'm gonna have all your emails and everything, so I'll send you out the On Podio, which is, I guess, it's not really an app, it's more like a platform. And I think that's it. Let's see, form. Yep, I pretty much covered everything. So is there any questions of me?
Yeah, I'm just not sure what you do with those.
Oh,
those
okay,
wire
well, I am
things.
gonna show you. I'd be happy to show you. I'll take it apart, of course. That's
They're
right.
extra.
I think this is really a
Okay,
great
can I
idea
take one,
because what I have is just separate
Oh, I'm
bands.
sorry. No, it's
Which
okay.
I can certainly
Like,
buy.
I've used bands before, but I've never seen it like that.
This is kind of different. Me too. But I like this because it's like, look at all the different great options you have. You
Each
can
color is a different.
It's
different weight.
exactly,
Yeah.
and you could put two together if you wanted to, if you really wanted to get crazy. So like, let's just.
We're some crazy women in
Some
here.
crazy women. I like Erin, this is purple for Easter, blue, whatever this is. Okay, so let's pretend I did it on this side. So
Okay.
you would have this, right? And so we may do maybe some things like this inside,
Oh,
you know, things
okay.
like that, or maybe we'll do some bicep
Oh,
curls,
yeah.
or maybe we'll do
I like
some
that.
stuff for our back, do it this way. Maybe
Okay.
we'll do some things like this. These would go around your ankles, and we could do like this. If anybody sit their job?
Oh,
Sit,
yeah.
Work,
All day.
a lot, okay.
Okay.
There's something called dead butt syndrome.
Oh, yeah,
And
I got it.
yeah, and so we're gonna make our butts come alive. So what you wanna do is try to like activate this kind of area here, and that's exactly what these do. And that will help with, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm trying to think of,
And that'll
functional
help, like,
movement.
if you have like hip issues, or
Mhm.
because what happens, or lower
Absolutely.
back issues, because if you can learn to activate your glutes,
Mhm.
then you're using your glutes instead of your hips and your back where you don't need to. So-
Absolutely, and we'll do stretches, we'll do like, I also use a chair. So you can hold onto a chair and we'll do this kind of thing, like you just, your leg back and forth. I can't do it because I'm falling over, need some balance work, but we'll do this, you know, and that's just like a nice little stretch. And it feels so good, and like all in here, stretch it out. And then at the end, we'll do a complete stretch. And as we progress, I don't want to throw too much at you guys, but if you do want to do a roller, I'll choose if you want to do a roller. We can maybe do a separate class for like 10 or 15 minutes. You will love it. It's a poor man's massage. It's awesome. Do you ever use a roller?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I have that.
You have that. And it's so good. Like it gets in all your
Yeah.
knots and your back and everything. So I could just do that as a bonus. Doesn't have to be part of our, we can like do our nice cool down and stretch. And I'll say, everybody who wants to stay, we'll do 15 minutes of a roller. So good. It gets
And
in
what's
my
your
knots.
favorite roller? I never purchased
It's called a
it.
Rollga, Rollga.
Roll
I
guy.
should have brought it, really, I could have, but it's like this big and it's like shaped funny. It's like a little puffy ball, then a like a little valley, then a ball, and the two balls go right here. So your spine is open, right? And then the other two go here, and it's just so good. I love it. And you can put your calf right in it, and it just gets like your whole calf. So I'm gonna give it to you. Rollga, Rollga, and they're about $40. I mean, you know, you spend a little bit of money on it, but so this is your health. Think of all the dumb things we've spent money on in our lives. I've spent some stupid money in my life. To me, this is money well spent.
Can
Smart
I ask
money,
you,
Yeah.
What kind of sneakers do you recommend?
You know, they have something called like, I think you can either wear like dance, or I don't really love running shoes.
I have
These-
Skechers.
Skechers are fine.
Skechers are
Yes,
good.
Skechers. We're not gonna jump.
Right.
So, but they do have like fitness class shoes, you know, if you wanted to get some, but Skechers are fine. But you want like good support.
Okay.
You don't want the like walk around like cute Skechers kind of, you know what I mean? You want real sneakers.
Support.
Yeah, support.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's all go around in a circle and give your favorite excuse of why you don't exercise.
Love it. I love it.
So I hate
serious?
it.
I'm serious.
I
I'm
hate
dead
it.
serious.
I
We're gonna make you like.
I hate it. Okay,
We're gonna
that's
make
good.
you
That's
at least
it.
be
What's
able to
yours?
stomach it. How's that?
It hurts my knees and stuff.
Okay,
It hurts
okay.
my hips, my body.
Okay, you're sore.
Hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
You get sore afterwards. Yeah, that's
Okay.
why stretching's important. Yeah.
All right, anybody else want to share?
Yes, I hate it too. I love walking outside and being outside in nature, standing there just doing exercise. I've joined gyms many times, didn't stick with it because I didn't like it. So
Okay, good. I appreciate your honesty.
Yes,
Give it all
me
to us.
too, Me too. I know.
procrastination, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get up in the morning and do it. No,
No.
I'll sleep some more, and
Yeah,
then in the night it's like, it's too late now. So I think in my head I'm doing it, but I'm not.
But let's all give Hope a round of applause. She's shown up for yoga at 6:15 for the past 2 weeks.
I never do.
That's at 6:15 a.m. I'm
Wow.
saying.
Wow.
Get that with that. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. I
All right.
know, I know people don't love it.
Who else? What's your extra?
I've been exercising, so I don't really have an excuse. 'cause I've been
Okay, so
doing
you
it.
don't- you
So
just do
I
it.
pencil it into my day.
See,
Oh, I love it.
Thank you
Okay,
for saying
good.
that.
Same way now that I'm.
Because I know I don't do it at night, so I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I go to the gym, or if I don't go to the gym, I walk.
That, I'd love to hear
Yeah.
that.
Pencil it
It's
in. I
like-
love
like
it.
would be
And
another
I
thing.
honestly don't feel as well if I don't do anything.
Mm.
I feel better when I do
Don't
something.
you?
Yeah.
And speaking of being tired,
Mhm.
you'll have more energy
Yeah,
after you
It
work
does
out.
give me a lot of
It's the
energy.
weirdest thing.
Yeah.
You put out energy, but you have more energy.
I'm just in a better mood after I exercise.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
Everything's better. Everything's
I want
better.
to eat healthier too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You're saying all my stuff. It's all of that stuff is so true. And you do everything better. You feel more confident. And like, it doesn't, you don't change overnight, but if you want to start to see your body change, like one day you'll be like, my pants are a little looser, like, oh my God, I got a little muscle. Like, it's subtle, but it's awesome. And you will feel great because you will have worked for that, you know? And that's what's so good at it. And I know it takes effort. Look, just like I said, anything in life, you know, and I have a bad knee. I don't even want to say bad knee. It's, you know, I don't like to say that. My knee's good. I can walk on it, but it gives me some trouble sometimes. So I do things very, very cautiously. My first thing is do no harm, like a doctor. Do no harm, you know? And you have neck issues.
6 screws in my
I have a
neck.
plate in my neck too.
Do you?
Yes, I do. So I totally get it. I have a limited range of motion
Okay, good.
and I know how to
Yeah.
do stretches for it as well, because
I
I've
see,
been
I'm turning
physical.
my body to see. you.
Yeah, yes,
Like,
you're limited,
yeah.
yes. Well, we'll be careful
Okay,
with that.
good.
And we'll make sure we really stretch. I've
Yeah.
done physical therapy for it. So
Yeah.
I know. Okay. I'm banged up too.
Yeah,
You know,
For you.
so don't worry.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
very, that's why I don't jump. We're not, there will be no burpees. No burpees. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
good.
Like, we're not gonna do any crazy weird stuff.
No mountain climbers.
Yeah, no mountain climbers, no crazy stuff. We're just gonna do some basic stuff. It's just gonna be basic stuff. And we're just gonna get there. But weight training, resistance training, whatever you wanna call it, is really, really important. That's why I'm making this class mostly about that.
And when do we start?
Next week? Next Tuesday.
Next week. Who's gonna be there? Raise your hand if you're gonna be there. All right.
I will send
Over
you guys
line.
the
Let me
link.
see you virtual,
And
what,
it's at 6
ladies?
o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
every
Yes,
Tuesday.
all right, good.
Night.
All right.
We have this on Tuesday and it'll be Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
wonderful. Thank you. Thank you
all
so much.
very
You're
much.
so nice.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it was so nice seeing you. Would you mind if I stay?
No, you can stay
I
for
would
sure.
love to hear what everyone has to say and get to know you guys a little bit better.
And I can just give a little bit of a testimonial. Last year, this same time last year, I did a few of your
I
sessions.
remember
I was in
you.
Florida, but I was able to go on behind the scenes.
And you used the on
And it was
podio.
great.
Yeah, thank you. That was a little bit more advanced of what I wanted to do. here.
Yeah, I didn't do every single thing you were doing.
Yeah, I just, because it was like, I was just my first time doing it.
Mhm.
I hadn't taught, you know, Tilton Fitness closed. All my business, I feel, I'm getting a
So
complex.
sad.
Channel 40 closed, Tilton Fitness
Oh,
closed. I know, but yeah, so I was just testing it out
Mhm.
again, you know,
Good,
so,
good.
and it worked, right?
You know,
I
Jeff
think that-
Whitaker
Good.
was one of our pastors at. our
Oh,
church
he's
that
so
we-
nice. I love him. He just
Yeah.
adopted
Yeah.
some kids.
Oh, my God.
I know. They're so nice.
So
What a big.
I'm
heart.
gonna get started. So just give you a couple announcements. That questionnaire is gonna be sent out tomorrow. Thursday, you're gonna get this kitchen staple sheet will come in you're gonna also get that. The virtual cooking class, I know that is really designed, I'm opening it up to the public, but really it's based on some of you who wanted some more cooking. We're gonna start with sauces and dressings. Remember, people eat more vegetables when they're dressed and they taste yummy. Remember, this program is not about like not having yummy, tasty food. Okay, so that's a virtual, so you can be in your kitchen and watch or even join along. So we have that. Next meeting is Wednesday, April 27th. We are going to get started on our detox. So that is going to be, we're going to talk about why our bodies want to detox, why our liver wants to detox every single day, and the importance of that. But sometimes because of medications, because of poor food choices, because of environmental toxins, because of Teflon, plastic bags, plastic bottles, we have all of these things that are causing more stress on our liver. So now our liver isn't doing what it needs to do. So we're holding on to some extra weight. And so once we do that, we feel better. Some of you have done this program, the detox program already, many times, and some of you, or this might be your first time. Okay, so if you're a first year, just see me afterwards so I can give you your kit, so you have that to get started. Okay, any questions about that at this point?
Susan, oh, sorry.
Yes.
If we have the vitamins, but we need the supplement, like the pills.
The
that you take at night.
hepatic cleanse.
Yeah, can we buy them separately or? not?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
absolutely. Yes, you
'Cause I
don't
have
need to.
plenty of them.
Okay, good. Yes, we can definitely do that. Then the one next list is 3 simple steps for managing anxiety is going to be virtual on April 28th. I know some of you wanted to come and weren't able to come in person. So that is going to be then. I've heard some really good things about it, some really good techniques that we can do as we move through the day. Who was here last? You both were here.
It was really good. Kelly did a great job.
Yeah,
I
she
would
did.
recommend it. It was really nice. It was, it gave you some ideas about things and maybe things you didn't think about, and yeah.
And the technique that we did really is a real common technique. Yeah.
So I highly recommend, whether or not that you deal with anxiety as a diagnosis or that you experience feelings, those uncomfortable feelings in your body, right? She gives, this technique is something that will just help ground you and bring you into the present moment. And I don't care who you are, if you're human, we have these kind of experiences in the human body. So I highly, highly recommend that. And if you haven't already made your one-on-one appointment to get started, please do so. I'm
What
actually,
appointment is that?
your nutrition, your first nutrition appointment. You
have
did
that.
yours already.
Okay.
Okay. So anybody have any questions so far? Have we cleaned up?
I do have one question.
Go
So
ahead.
This whole, what we're gonna do next is what we did back in January.
Yes.
It's like the same exact program. So it's
Same
thing,
Same thing. Yep. Same exact thing. So now for you, it'll be like a whole new layer. Every single one we do is totally different. We have different experiences. The food, the process is the same, but we experiencing it differently. Those of you that have done it before,
Yeah,
do you agree?
Absolutely. It's different. It's different when you do it. Like the next time you might feel different, you might feel like you're eating differently. You might, like your result might be different towards the end, but it's always positive. It's always good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready to do it again?
I know.
Okay. So
No.
I get it. So we're gonna talk about something that we can do. Remember, because Kim did it in January, just FYI, and she really hasn't changed how she's eaten. She's really stuck to, eating really clean. So what we'll do is we'll hop on the phone and we're gonna have we're gonna just tailor that month for you. Okay. And
Or I
so
might just want to do it when I come back, when I'm here.
when you're back in
Yeah,
May
doing this in
16th.
Manhattan is not the easiest thing in the world.
Okay.
for me.
And that being said, some
No.
of you, like Lisa, she's a school teacher. For her, it's better for her. She's starting right after Easter. Like that's when she
Oh,
starts.
Is that way I'm
Because
You're
she's home,
Yeah, especially
and
that
that's
first
easier
week,
for her.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of have to be grounded
nice
that
to be
first
home.
week,
Yeah.
right?
So but it's not, I've worked through it many, many
And I
times.
have,
It's
I've done it at work before too, but since I have this opportunity and the timing almost works out, so that's why I'm gonna do it. But I've done it and gone to work too, so I mean, you can do it and just continue like what you would normally do in the course of the day.
And the only other difference for you from doing it in January is I'm doing all of them, not the other dietitian. So you have that, that's different. Okay, so next thing is when we're having to accomplish what we want to accomplish, we kind of need to know what we want, right? So we did our intentions last week. Was that helpful to kind of set forth your your intention, to know what you want to accomplish. I see some. You forgot about it already. Okay, good. I'm glad I brought it up. Okay, so there's many different schools of thought, but according to research, the more we read our statement, what we want to accomplish, and we can do it once a day, twice a day, the more we're going to get there. So I have yours here. If you needed to take it and look at it again, write it in your notepad. That's the best thing, because guess what? We always have phones. This kind of stuff gets filed away and then there's like big piles and we lose it. So my recommendation, find me, I'm right here, and just take a photo of your intention. And that way you can go and read it, or open your phone, go to your notepad and type it up, boom, 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 boom. And then you just get in the habit, just like, a lot of times we by default, we pick up our cell phone and look at it, make a point. You'd set a timer, 9 p.m. I read my intention statement. 6 a.m. I read. I mean, I'm just throwing times out. But the more you do that, the more your subconscious being knows what you want, right? Because guess what? Life is going to come at you all different ways throughout the day, and it's going to distract you. How about Rosie saying, hey, I said no. How cool is that she said no? I wish I could do that a lot. It's a really big step to be able to say no, but that's because she knows what she wants and she's been really, really close. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to just do an activity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Will you join in the activity? Sure. Okay. And then how many people do I have online? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 6. Okay, so Rosie, are you able to do like a breakout room? You're muted.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'll be at my destination in like 5 minutes. So maybe I can pass on this one and then join later, because I am driving, only because I'm driving.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what we're
Don't be anxious. It was easy. It's not. It's easy.
It's not if you're not. I would never ask you to do a fasting. This is basic. It's basic. It's asking you to eat vegetables. You're not eating much different. You can do this. You can do this.
They're actually eating more. Like it feels like
I can never eat everything that it tells me to eat, 'cause we
Yeah,
eat so
I was
much
never
food.
hungry.
Like lots of greens and vegetables and,
Okay, nice.
and lean protein.
Okay.
it's a detox.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna break out into pairs. And it would be great if you broke out into pairs where you didn't know each other that well. So if you really know each other well, try not to. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an affirmation, but it's an I am exercise. We're gonna find your timer for 2 minutes, and all you're gonna do is hold space for the person, and the person's gonna say, I am Georgia. I am a mother. I am a grandmother. I am a dietitian. I am a yoga instructor. I am beautiful. I am kind. Whatever you want to just let it. Yeah. Realize the good.
You're funny.
The good stuff is going to happen at the end, right? It's going to be really hard to fill that. And what I want you to do is pay attention both places, because you have a role when you're holding space for your friend and when you're being that person that's saying the I am statement. Okay. And then after that, we'll have a kind of a discussion. So once you do your 2 minutes, you switch for the other, and then we'll gather back on what that felt like.
Oh my gosh.
You can do it. You can do it. So I'm going to break you all out into, there's going to be 3 of you in one thing. Yeah. So I'm going to break you guys out into rooms. So
sure.
There is an office to the right, in the front. There's a waiting room. So go
write down what they say.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, all you're gonna do is bring your phone and you guys, trust me. I want to hear that. I want to hear everything that you are. I am loving, I am brave, I am courageous, I am divine, I am a child of God. Whatever it is that you want to say, I just let it out but you have to do it for 2 minutes. You have to do it for 2 minutes. So that other person, you don't need to fix them, give them suggestions. Not, you are quiet and you're just being holding space.
So is our phone for the 2-minute timer?
That's what it's for. All right, you guys, you're on Zoom. I'm going to put you into breakout rooms.
Okay.
Okay.
Where should we go?
Are you going?
We can stay here.
I know, I know. All right.
Somebody has to stay here,
Right?
Okay, well, here, we'll just switch into each other. All right. We're at 2 minutes.
Okay, there you go.
2 minutes. Are you guys coming back?
We're coming back. Can we just go over here?
All right.
Okay.
Let's see, stopwatch, right? Stopwatch.
Perfect.
Do you want to talk or you want to, it doesn't matter, you can do it for anyway. You wanna do it. I'm just gonna get this.
I am not good at technology.
set.
I don't think that's what you mean.
Yeah,
it's
you wanna
to
go?
me, but I'm not good at it.
I am a school psychologist. I am a daughter. I am the next wife. I am loving. I am patient.
Stopwatch.
I am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stop.
I'm done.
I am
retired.
I
am a girlfriend. I am a New Yorker. I'm also here. I am
generally
a board
happy.
member.
I
I'm an
am
accountant. I am
Halfway there.
organized. I am hopeful.
A traveler.
I am positive. I am sensitive. I am
disciplined. I am
proud of myself. I am messy. I always say false too.
Did I say proud already? I'm an accountant. I am
Forgetful. I am accepting.
I am a sister. I am a friend. I
Your
am
tongue torn out. I am
56 seconds.
oh dear God.
favorite ants. I am
Loving. I am compassionate. I am.
Okay, that's it.
That's hard. It's really hard.
That's hard to do. Do you want to use my phone since I have it?
Okay, sure.
Okay. I am a wife, I am a mother, I am a sister, I am a daughter. I am excited, I am bold, I am fun.
It's so weird.
I am
So much, honestly.
You're getting it. You're getting it. Keep
I know
going.
exactly what, I know exactly the
Interesting.
problem.
I am powerful.
I am a businesswoman. I am.
You're done.
Okay.
I am done.
I am.
Explore. I am valuable. I am worthy. I am energetic.
I am
I
a teacher.
am
I am a wife. I am a mother.
cousin, sister.
Oh, yeah, that's- yeah. I forgot all about like my career stuff. I was just thinking about like traits. Not really, you know.
Yeah.
I don't identify myself, I guess like that. It's really funny. First thing that you say out of your mouth, you know, like my first. I am free. You know what I mean? Like things that.
Hmm.
She's not letting us back in.
She's muted. Georgia, you're muted. Wonder if she can hear us. Hello?
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Janine.
How are you? Are you holding it together?
Yeah, yeah.
How much
Actually,
longer till the wedding?
it's a week from Friday.
Woo!
Oh, how
Okay.
exciting.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited.
Are you getting married?
No, my son.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where are they having it?
The river deck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So that'll be fun. And then I'm going on the honeymoon. She has a 5-year-old.
I forgot you told me that. You're gonna be babysitting, right?
Hope you're going someplace good.
With Disney, yes, Disney. So
I
are we in a breakout?
thought we were going to be back to the main room. I don't know what happened. I
I
guess
don't know.
Sturgill will get us when she can.
Yeah. So yeah, Disney. So we leave the next day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then a week later, my other son's graduating from college in Chicago. So we're going to Chicago. Just
Wow.
so much going
Taking
on.
all your vacation at once, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause you had the retreat too, right?
I'm not going. I can't go.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I really wanted to, but once I started doing the time frames and
Got a lot going on this year.
and yeah, it was just like, no. I mean, I need a retreat, but
There'll be another one next. Well, there's one in the fall, I think. Maybe that one.
yeah, but I don't even know if I can do that one. But well, it's okay. There'll be something that pops up. I like to get away and
Yep.
just lose myself for a while. So it is kind of nice to do that. So yeah. Did you start your garden, Janine?
I planted tomato seeds. I went to that seed exchange. Remember at the Hamilton Canoe Club?
Yeah.
I told you about. Yeah, I went to the seed exchange. So
I think they're back on.
oh,
Oh, good.
okay.
So
Yep.
what did we like about it? Can we get some concrete? What was it? We got to get to know somebody. What else? Did you learn anything about yourself? Was
Yes,
there?
I did. That I'm sad. Yeah, I want to be happy. That's why I'm.
Okay.
It's hard to talk about yourself for 2 minutes. Oh, I'm
It
sorry.
is. It is hard to talk about yourself for 2 minutes,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
But it's only 2 minutes. We should be able to say all these wonderful things we are because we are this
I found that I
magnificent.
even put some not negative things, but things that maybe weren't so positive too.
Mhm.
Like I put, right?
Yeah.
Positive
worried.
about
Yeah, I did
this.
too.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
did too.
Yeah.
I'm vulnerable. I'm
Makes you
weak.
feel
I'm
more
scared,
worried
right?
about
There's,
I'm a worrier,
Yeah, I'm a worrier too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that's all of us, right? We
Yeah.
are all of that. We have all the good. We have the anger. We have the frustration. We have the sadness. It is who we are, right? There's no judgment. It's part of the being human.
Yeah.
Did anybody say I am 150 pounds? Was there anybody that gave their weight?
I would if I was.
Oh, that's good.
Generally, though, not really. But nobody really put that though, like you're a number. I just wanted to point that out. Not you said all these other things about yourself for 2 minutes, but you did not say I am a certain number.
Because I'm not.
I just want to remind you that when you're starting to get frustrated with yourself or you're getting down because that number on that scale didn't move right to where you want it, I want you to remember you had 2 minutes, you struggled, you went through every aspect of who you are, and you did not put that as that's not important to you. You got a chance to say everything you are. That is not important.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Okay, I don't know, it just came to me right there. So I just want you to like recognize that. But did anybody say I'm healthy? Did that one come up? Right?
Yeah, I'm committed to being healthy.
Okay, committed.
Yes, you did.
Okay, now recognize, I want to hear if you could rate, what were some of yours? Because now we're going to have another couple seconds that we can take a few of those that we didn't hear from. I heard from you, and I can take that into me, right? Like we can like, did anybody say I'm grateful?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so these are some things that you can actually take. What was your favorite one that you liked about yourself that maybe you don't necessarily believe or that you do believe?
I'm a planner.
That's a good one.
Okay, so here's a little Easter present for you. So you're gonna just grab one of these and you're gonna just write on there your word that you resonated with, or that you would like to resonate with. Okay, just put that on there, and I'm gonna have a couple pens so you can choose the color and what you want. Okay. How was it holding space for that other person? How was it to listen to them? How did that feel to you?
Well, we had a technical difficulty with a.
I leaned back in your chair and my hair got stuck in your eucalyptus. So it's to get my hair out of there.
So you have to do it again. That's so funny. All right. So other people, what happened when you how was it being that person, not giving advice, or like, how was it to listen to them? And what did you, because I heard a lot of caregivers here. Can I just hear your point of view on being that person holding space?
It was hard.
It was hard for me not to tell her to stop being so down on yourself. You're not, you know.
Yeah, that was.
Where do we put them back in here?
No, you could take them home.
Oh. You're not gonna hang them.
Who else has something?
I found it was good because like Jen, I felt like I was getting to know her and it was mostly positive things, so I didn't. have to try to-
Good. That's great. Anybody else on the virtual world? Did you find anything? What did you find?
I preferred listening than speaking.
That's.
I'm not very good at saying about talking about myself in, I guess, a bragging or positive way.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. That's really big. And I think that's really common. Does anybody else identify with that? I mean,
You know,
Yeah.
somebody will say like, oh, that's a nice shirt. I'll be like, oh, I got it at TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
I will like,
Yeah.
yeah, and you know, somebody's like, just say thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
Just shut up and say
Mhm.
thank you.
yeah, or it says, thank you. I look great in it, don't I?
Yeah, I'm like, the other way, you know,
I
you
used
wish
to-
you looked as good.
I used to be
Like,
in this
Um,
theater, and after the show, we would come out and talk to the audience in the lobby. You were so good, and I mean, oh, well, it's, you know, all of us did it, you know what I mean? Like, I could never just say, thank you.
Yeah. You did acting.
Because I was good.
That's good, but you should just say thank
Um,
you.
Yeah, you're right.
Anybody else in the Zoom world want to say something?
can I share real quick?
Of course.
I think I'm going into like my 4th year now. Is that right, Joanne? I don't know. You gave us the numbers the other night. But I would say my first year, this would have been incredibly uncomfortable and painful for me. I really do. But this year, putting all this time in, I feel like maybe I only had one negative to say, you know, and like I'm in my room where I have a lot of my words that I say, you know, to myself. So I just want to encourage everybody that, you know, that it's coming, you know, it's coming. So.
Thanks, Lisa.
I have to agree. Lisa definitely nailed it. She did.
Oh.
She did.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you, Chris, for sharing, and thank you, Lisa, for allowing everybody to be vulnerable. So Lisa said it so well, like we need to practice this. So when you're on a walk, practice, I am, you know, and so you can develop these concepts. When, like Robin says, somebody says, oh, I like your shirt, say, oh, thank you. Practice that. When we get a chance to get here, you know, that's a great opportunity to stand up, take a moment to be in your body, because this is what happens. People lose weight and what happens is they didn't get a chance to be seen. They didn't practice the visibility component, and they weren't ready for it because of some other old story or fear that comes up. Then they end up gaining their weight back. So embrace these activities that I'm doing. They're not just for, you know, they're not just for fun. They're for helping you with your visibility. Your visibility is so important, because guess what's going to happen? And unfortunately, I don't know if you like it. Oh, you look so great. Did you lose weight? Right? You know, and I don't know. I don't necessarily.
That's awesome. Like I work for that compliment.
Yeah, and so some people do want that, but well, and other people are like, no, I don't want you to say that to me. So, but practicing showing up and embodying this body and being able to be, who you are. Because guess what? Each and every one of us is amazing. We're magnificent. It's incredible. It's beyond words of what we are. So keep practicing that. Back to that intention, what your intention is. If you haven't, like I said, grab your thing, we have time. Give yourself 1 minute, type it in your phone so you have it. Start reading it. I promise if you do that, you know where you're going, right? What it is. And you can fine tune it, because as you move through, you'll be like, oh no, I want to add this and that, because you, like Lisa said, you get more comfortable with what it is that you want, and you can adjust and refine. So don't worry if it's not exactly where you want it to be. You will change it, and you can just change it in your notepad. It's for you. But I read it every single day. Twice a day would be even better. And your subconscious, it will work with you.
And do you recommend saying something like that in the positive and not the negative? Like I read somewhere, you don't say, I don't smoke. You say, I am a non-smoker or whatever.
Absolutely. It has to be in the positive, and not using don'ts and, all of that, and I am, letting go of excess weight, like as a better, instead of I am, you can say I'm losing, if that feels good. It has to be something that triggers an emotional response that makes you feel good, right? But it like Robin says, not to be negative. And I am here able to help you with that part. Okay. So we just want to go over just 2 more things before we close. How many people increased their vegetables last week?
Yeah.
Yes? No?
I had a bad week.
You had a bad week. Okay. We had a bad week. Send her some love. Send her some love. You're good. All right. I know she did. Yes?
Overall, I didn't really need to,
Okay.
Because I mean, like him, I didn't really change after the detox.
Okay. And over here, Chris and Lisa and Anna and Janine, yes. Carol, yes. Okay. Yes.
Week I did. This week I'm not where I need to be
You have
probably.
a lot going on, Missy.
Yep. You have send you some love too.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now this week is water. And we're gonna really focus on water. Okay. Water is when we drink enough water, all of our joints get lubricated, all of our digestion is working properly. We have a little increase of metabolic boost. We have more brain function and memory. Sometimes we eat when we think we're hungry, we're really thirsty. Water can be a state changer. It can keep us happy. Okay, so that's our goal. So just keep doing it. If you have trouble.
Can I ask a question about water?
Yes.
I asked you this before, but I just want to clarify. Like decaf coffee is water? When you say water, is it water or is it decaf tea?
Okay, so
Or
those count, but we
tea?
still need to, they count, but not necessarily as water. You still need water, but they'll count as your fluid intake for the
So
day.
you really mean water?
I need water. You need to have water. That's typically recommended, like, in layman term, is half of your body weight in water is generally
Ounces, right.
in
How many
ounces.
Ounces, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be. But does that make sense?
It does. It's just a lot of water.
I just got this and I'm so proud of myself because I had this big jug and I could never fit it in my car.
Yes.
And
Me
it would always
too.
fall over. So this is great and it's 32 ounces. So I try to drink 2 of these a day. I
And
just
that's
fill it up in
perfect.
the morning and I just fill it up again sometime during the day and it's with me. It's my baby. It's with me all the time. But I love it. It's so good. And it was on Amazon. It was like 20 some bucks and I was like, worth it.
That's
Again,
good.
worth it. Yeah, so that's a, you know, cause
That's
you
a
can
good tip.
carry it with you.
Yeah, and you can
you know.
monitor yourself
And
too.
look, it has a little thing, it has
Yeah.
one with a straw, it's a great little, I love it.
And so, and that can be as setting timers, setting routines for yourself to have water. You know, morning, I believe everybody should wake up in the morning and have a big glass of water, whether you put lemon in it. But how many people are doing that? You wake up in the morning and have a big glass of water?
I haven't been doing that.
No.
I always
Okay,
say
so
I
that's a
will.
really
Always.
integral part of your day. Basically, think about it. There's a lot going on while we're sleeping. And the body's healing. It's getting rid, and it's like clean. You don't know, but this is $1 billion computer, right? It's amazing. But it's cleaning our cells, right? So we drink water, we're helping it bring it down into the kidneys to refilter and refilter and refilter and refilter, and then we urinate it out, right? So really, water is so important, and it's gonna just make you feel good.
It just might help somebody, just try using different glasses or different cups. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll put water in a wine glass if I'm with other people, you know, to feel like I'm having something more than water, you know?
Right.
So, or
I
use a
always
different
need
shaped
something
glass, a
in
different
it. That's
colored
part of
cup.
I hate plain water.
Okay,
So
so
I
you
always
can go
make
buy a
lemon.
pineapple and cut some pieces of the pineapple, put
Blueberries are
it,
nice
put
in
it
water.
in there
Blueberries,
Blueberries?
yeah, really nice. with lemon.
overnight, and then it'll be really good the next day, and you'll want to drink that. Cucumbers and.
I like lemon and orange. Yeah.
So just get in that habit of just
Yeah.
making the time, planning that 3 minutes. It's not like a lot of
know,
time,
I
3
know.
minutes. You know, we have 1,440 minutes a day, right? And just get that so in a habit. Okay.
I like the blueberry idea.
Yeah, I do blueberries and lemons sometimes.
That's nice. That's a good combo.
Do you have to smush the blueberries? I've never put
No,
blueberries
I
in.
just put them in there.
Yeah.
And they really make the flavor.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. I
Yeah.
like it.
Mhm.
All right.
Good when you eat them.
Yeah.
Just swallow 'em.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're-
Unlike the lemon seeds.
Yeah.
So-
Did you observe, Georgia, like, to use berries, because they're like so much lower on the glycemic, like rather than some of the other fruits, like the berries, maybe with a cucumber, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would worry about, I think you'll get more, antioxidants. Like, I don't think using a little bit of pineapple or, berry, I don't think it gonna
Mhm.
matter that much.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna raise your blood sugar. It's just soaking. I mean, maybe if you're eating it, you're not putting that much in.
Yeah.
So then I'm just gonna pass this out, and this is just a waiver. I forgot to do it last week, for your photos, like if I'm on Facebook or, okay, just to sign for that.
Yeah, we're all gonna sue you, Georgia. Can I see my
Yes.
affirmation or intention or whatever I'm supposed to do? Sure.
Me too, please.
George, I did
Yeah,
this
I'd
too
like
that
to
day.
see
I was
mine.
sitting down in your office.
So I wonder where that is.
Yeah, I did. I told you.
Oh,
Probably
I
take two,
turned
there's so many.
Oh, there.
Yeah, let's take one baby out and I'll show you what to do.
No.
Anybody want their intentions to
That
look?
was right.
I'll look at mine.
And then, before we close, I'm just gonna have everybody go around and just say, we don't have to go in order, just popcorn it. Something that you're grateful for today. What are you feeling grateful for in this moment?
Should I go first?
You can.
I'm grateful for this meeting. I got a lot out of it. I'm grateful for doing that exercise. I liked it very much. The I am exercise.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm grateful for old friends and for new friends.
Yay.
I'm grateful for the support.
Did they give you anything?
No.
Very
I'm
nice.
grateful to be here.
Oh, that's
Yay.
good.
I am grateful to be here. I'm grateful for everyone else who's here too.
I'm grateful to see all the plant babies being spread around.
I'm grateful for my spider plant I'm getting.
So you're gonna find
I'm
a vase,
grateful,
and you're just gonna
to
put
know
them
that
in
I'm
water.
gonna start
Okay, up to here. How
moving
big
my
are
body.
And then
Moving
you're
your
gonna
body,
put it
right?
starting to
Is it
grow
better to
in
say
your
that?
vase of
I told
water.
you.
Lisa, is this good?
And just.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm grateful for my spider plant that's coming.
You can have to take these.
I am. I can't wait. I'm gonna put it in my bathroom.
I'm good.
This is all Lisa.
I have more.
And then that's.
Oh, then I'll have one.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Okay.
I cut this baby up.
And if
like, you're not
anybody
big.
from Zoom World wants, Jen brought spider plants. I will put some in water and you can come when you come back down to the shore. All right, great, thank you. All right, did everybody know we have more gratitudes? Gratitudes on Zoom.
I'm grateful for this beautiful day.
Yay.
Janine, you took mine. That was mine.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely. I'm just going to say the same thing. I am grateful for this beautiful day. I'm grateful that we're having the holiday coming up soon and being able to spend time with friends and family. And I'm, of course, grateful for all of you. So
Thanks, Rosie.
Oh,
I'm grateful for the support from this group and for the support from Georgia.
Thanks, Chris.
I am grateful
for this group.
Go ahead, Anna.
I am grateful for this group and for my health.
Yay. Great.
I'm grateful. I am grateful for that spider plant. But I'm grateful for our time.
You're welcome.
It did me. So thank you.
That's great. And I think Carol here?
Yep, I'm here. I'm grateful for the support of everybody, and I'm grateful for my daughter. And nice talk with her today.
Oh,
Yay, that's great. All right, well, we are complete. We will enjoy your week, and we just FYI, they're on Happy Easter. There is no yoga or meditation. We are closed on Monday. Okay. Tuesday, there is yoga. Let us know if you're going to be able to come in person. And there is just a reminder, next week, you have fitness class, activity class with Robin on Tuesday.
And we should be getting that.
You'll get that tomorrow morning. It's scheduled for you. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.